In this week's episode of Biden is a massive incompetent liar, we have him saying that his uncle was eaten by cannibals. I'm going to show you the footage. I know this story, it was a couple days ago. It wouldn't go away. And really, we have to address it because this is really about the children's fairy tale, the emperor's new clothes. Remember, the emperor gets an invisible suit because he declares that it's great, you know, how wonderful it is, and everyone else has to worship him and obey him, that he's walking around naked and everyone says his clothes are great. Welcome to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots are. Let's watch our emperor who is naked.
Biden's lies include what his uncle was food. Today's video of the day comes from us from the big guy himself. Joe implied his uncle, a World War II pilot, was eaten by cannibals after his plane crashed in 1944.
He got shot down in an area where there were a lot of cannibals. They never recovered his body, but the government went back when I went down there and they checked and found some parts of the plane.
I swear. Oh, this is madness. Oh my gosh. Trump is such a shame on the world stage. Biden, my uncle was eaten by cannibals. Oh man, screw these people. Democrats, you're insane.
So it's like, not only is it a lie, it's not even a good one.
Biden just has no imagination, but it's too easy to make fun of him. Okay. We know he's a mannequin. He's slobbering. You can just see him. He's all done. He's empty, just a walking Night of the Living Dead. Okay, fine. But that's where the emperor's new clothes is my favorite story, because it's not just the emperor's wearing this invisible outfit. It's that everyone in the kingdom has to pretend like his clothes are wonderful. So one, member of his kingdom, one peasant will say, "Oh, and isn't the robe just beautiful?" And the other person goes, yeah, his robe is beautiful." See, peer pressure. That's what this is about. We're going to end up pinning Karine Jean-Pierre having to defend Biden lying about the cannibalism.
Really, the most disturbing thing is that he said it twice. Like, if you're in a conversation with someone and, "Oh yeah, well, my uncle was eaten by cannibals." But no, you said it twice.
Yeah.
Well, so he was sticking with it. And that's what is.
He got shot down in New Guinea, and they never found the body because there were a lot of cannibals for real in that part of New Guinea.
I do have to ask you about a different topic.
Oh.
Why is President Biden saying that his Uncle Bozy was eaten by cannibals?
So, I answered this question yesterday. I believe I've seen some clips on your network about me answering this question. I don't have much to say.
See, I believe I answered this question. This is killing me.
The president had a emotional and I think a symbolic moment.
That's what we're calling it now. That's the new word, guys. Now, if you just tell a blatant lie, it's a symbolic moment. But she had to write that all night because she has all of this responses written. You'll see her start to read her boilerplate thing, her boilerplate explanation. And this is what I mean by the kingdom, for the kingdom to protect the naked emperor. They have to keep convincing you he's dressed, you crazy, you disrespectful, you're crazy. You're the liar, is what they keep saying. We're telling the king has a beautiful outfit on and he's walking around just naked, just drooping and slobbering and disgusting and publicly going, no, he's not just clothed. He's clothed in beauty. And because she's going to go in and say, like, he's an incredible patriot compared to Trump.
He had an opportunity as president to honor his uncle's service in uniform. He had an opportunity to be there as president, to speak to the bravery of his uncle.
Isn't the president's clothing actually beautiful? How dare you, Peter Ducey, say the emperor is naked?
Why does he keep making up this weird stuff? Since he grew up in black churches, Jewish temples, and a Puerto Rican neighborhood, I don't know who the hell to blame.
So his uncle, who lost his life when the military aircraft he was on crashed in the Pacific after taking off near New Guinea, the president highlighted his uncle's story as he made the case for honoring our sacred commitment to equip those we send to war and take care of them and their families when they come home.
Keep reading, baby. Read it. Go. Read harder, Corinne Jean-Pierre. Go, baby. Go. Read that novel.
And as he iterated, the last thing American veterans are, or the last thing Americans should be called, are suckers and losers. And that is, those types of words should not come from a commander-in-chief, as we have in the past.
Should the words cannibals come from the commander-in-chief? She's trying to do the, look over there. Look, Trump, look over there. Look what he did. Squirrel.
Squirrel. But the military says his uncle died after crashing into the ocean. So it's another fairy tale from Joe.
And we should actually be lifting up our American veterans and honoring them. And that's what you saw from this president.
And I agree, Second Lieutenant Ambrose J. Finnegan was a war hero, but the Pentagon says, for unknown reasons, the plane was forced to ditch in the ocean. Both engines failed at low altitude. Why is President Biden saying he was shot down? There's no evidence of that. And why is he saying that his uncle was eaten by cannibals? That is a bad way to go.
That's a bad way to go. He's killing it. Peter Ducey is just trying not to crack up because he knows he's got her. And he's just making her so uncomfortable, forcing her to explain why he said there were cannibals. Guys, this one's going down in history. Joe Biden, uncle eaten by cannibals. Just a liar, a straight thing. We're going to get into this too. How easily he lies. Joe lied about everything. Afghanistan, his son, taxes, his business proposal. He lied about Trump. 51 FBI agents saying, oh no, the Hunter Biden laptop thing, that wasn't true. It's Russian disinformation. This is a man, his entire life is a lie. Your president is a liar. His career is a liar, making 1/3 of the American branches of government built on a lie. You have half of America. It's not just that. But Biden, he's like a zombie. When you bite someone and they turn into a zombie, he turns everyone around him into liars. He's like they all have to lie. Half of America to say, no, he's bright, he's smart, he's chipper, he's not old. Your guy is what's wrong. So he turns half of America into what Biden is, a liar. The emperor has beautiful clothes on.
He lost his life. It's not, look, I'm not, we should not make jokes about it.
Oh, yes, we should make jokes all day, all year, all the way through 2024 till the day that guy dies. Probably even after he dies. Cannibal jokes, guys. Cannibal jokes are on the table, just like Joe Biden's uncle is on the dinner table of a tribe of cannibals.
So this is weird because he also doesn't even seem to understand how cannibalism works.
Yeah.
Like, he couldn't find their bodies. Like he ate their bones too. That's like a ghost story in this.
Wait.
President Biden said that his uncle was eaten by cannibals.
I mean, your last line is for a laugh. It's for a funny statement.
Yeah, funny statements, totally okay. Did you hear about the cannibals that ate the missionary and threw him up? It's because you can't keep a good man down.
And he takes this very seriously. His uncle, who served and protected this country, lost his life serving. And that should matter.
Now she's wrapping herself in the honor of even Joe Biden's heroic act, of our heroic military going all the way back. She's wrapping herself in that. This is a false flag. This lady is committing what every military person knows what she's doing, wrapping herself in the honor of our deceased heroes. How dare she? She's disgusting, all to cover up for this disgusting president.
Suckers or losers. That's what he said.
Where did the cannibalism come from?
But I think you're missing the point.
I think he gets the point. She will not talk about what he brought up, and she keeps trying to push it off on Trump, saying whatever he said about McCain. And this is a delicious argument. This is the argument in America, guys. You look at Biden and say, no, I would not let this guy run a 7-Eleven. And then the left says, we're Hollywood, we're musicians. He's brilliant. He's an amazing leader. He's accomplished great things. The economy is okay. It's Baghdad Bob. There's no bombs coming down in Iraq. Emperor's new clothes.
If I were his attorney, I would have died. Let's just put it that way. I can't imagine what it's like to be his staffers on a daily basis, just white knuckling through the day, never knowing what's going to come out.
The point is, you have a president that lifts up American veterans, who lifts up our U.S. service members.
Oh man, what a heavy lift for poor Karine Jean-Pierre. It's even too much even for her. But there are serious consequences to this. So we've cracked a lot of jokes, right? This is the serious consequence about Joe being a liar.
And then you notice he always says, for real, I swear to God, this is true. He's always underscoring his stories with these little exclamations. Mm-hmm. If he can do that so easily and has been doing that so easily for 50 years, I think we can safely assume, Tyrus, he does that on official stuff too. Oh, Afghanistan was great. The economy's great. Bidenomics works.
And that's what matters. He understands how critical and how important it is to be commander-in-chief. I'm going to move on. Go ahead.
Yeah, run away. Massive liar. Poor Karine Jean-Pierre. She has been converted like a zombie into a liar, just like Joe Biden. But guys, this stuff, the more they let Biden go out in public, the more he makes our case. It only helps Trump in the polls. Let 1,000 cannibal stories come from the guy. This is the best marketing, campaign marketing Trump could have paid for, and he had nothing to do with it. I'm Doug in Exile.